My name's Kriss Soterion, and I'm 45 years old, and I work as a makeup artist in the beauty industry, the self-improvement, sort of look good, feel good industry. My results have been phenomenal. My whole body has changed. I feel different in my body. My clothes fit different. I've dropped a whole pant size. Some of the results that I saw really surprised me at my assessment. I have to say I did follow the integrity program exactly. I made a commitment to myself for my 45th birthday that I would give this a try, and I stuck to the diet. One of the hardest things was eliminating sugar completely from my diet and also white flour, and I managed to do that. I got on all the supplements that were recommended, and I stuck to the program exactly. And the results were wonderful. And I've never ever exercised at a facility where I've come 3 times a week and that's it, and gotten such amazing results so quickly. I think it was the whole health approach. I think that I didn't get bored. I think that has a lot to do with the coaches that are here. Donna is amazing, and just her face, her energy, and her motivation every time I come in to keep going, and just being able to get advice on how to tweak and to learn as I went was really helpful. I think that I was ready to make a commitment to myself, and I think that integrity supported that commitment, not just in saying here's an exercise routine, but this is the way that you should be eating, and this is what we suggest you eat, and this is what you should support with supplementation, and that it is this whole picture, not just a part. And I really embraced it, and the results have been unbelievable. And other people have noticed it so much in me even before I noticed it in myself. But it's when I started to go put clothes on, and I got my fall wardrobe out from last year, and I went to put it on, and it's just swimming on me, and I'm out. I have to go buy, a smaller pant size. And my whole hip and thigh area has been a struggle for me for a long time. And so I'm really happy with the results, and I'm excited to keep going. I've been a makeup artist for 22 years, and I own Kriss Cosmetics. It's my own cosmetic line, and I have a studio, and women come to me for makeup lessons. I'm really big on one-on-one attention and education for makeup, and I specialize in the over 40 market, and my claim to fame is my famous makeover on Hillary Clinton. I do travel as chief of makeup for CNN, and on the political circuit, I traveled the country, working on all the presidential candidates and all the CNN people for 20 months during the political season. And I think that's when I sort of felt my own personal demise. I've been doing this for 22 years and working in TV for 16 years, and I always had a lot of energy, but I really felt like being on the road, and the nutrition was horrible. It's like a plate of chocolate chip cookies on a 22-hour shift, and not drinking enough water, taking in a lot of coffee. I really think that that's what started me feeling like my health and my energy level was really declining. And my 45th birthday was approaching, and I thought to myself, this isn't how I want to feel, embracing my mid-40s, but my energy came back so much. Like, I am full octane now after just 3 months of being in integrity, and I feel like an amazing balance in my energy. It isn't just that I have energy to show up for life. I'm a high energy girl anyways, but I feel like I have my thing back, and that helps me in my career. And also, I want to be a great representation. I work on so many women, and I'm there encouraging them to look and feel better about themselves, and I feel like I don't want to be a hypocrite. I want to embody, inner and outer beauty to the best of my ability. I think what it is, it's all about priorities, and I think that women don't feel comfortable putting themselves on the top of their own list. And what I have found with balance in my own life is that if I don't take care of myself first, I am not the best mother I can be. I am not working effectively. I don't have the energy to deal with everyday life. And so everything kind of starts to spin out of control and feel chaotic and stressful. But when I'm healthy and whole, I can show up for life and be dynamic in, you know, being a wife and a mother and a business owner and a friend, you know, and I think that really has empowered me. I feel like I've really gotten back my whole self because of my commitment to integrity and, you know, what I've learned here. And I don't even think I'm there yet. I mean, I can't wait to see what this next phase is going to be about for not even my body, but my mind, my energy, my whole self. I dropped a whole pant size. I was at a 12, pushing a 13, 14 when I started. And that really bothered me because, you know, I felt like it was going up and up and up, and like even my weight. I've lost a whole pant size. I'm in a 10 now and they feel a little loose. I think I'm even leaning toward like a 9 right now, which is amazing. I lost 10 pounds in my first 10-week program, and I didn't even try. And that's the thing that was so interesting. I mean, at my assessment, what I was told was, Kriss, you need to eat more. And I think what it was is I cut out all the junk and I started replacing it with good stuff. But now I have permission to eat more. I mean, I never thought that would happen at 3 months, to say, Kriss, you need to eat more, and I need to eat more protein. And I think that the assessment part of things, you know, because it's so technical, I wouldn't have known what these figures meant. But, you know, the knowledge that you have here is just so exceptional that you could just look at my numbers and go, Kriss, you're not eating enough protein. You know, so now I'm eating more protein, but I also had borderline high blood pressure 3 months ago, and my blood pressure is completely normal now, in a normal range, and that excites me. And I think stress had a lot to do with it too, and working out on a regular basis has really given me balance in terms of stress. I come in and I can work it out here and leave and go home and feel very peaceful. So it's affected me in that way too. My resting heart rate came down 5 beats per minute too, which I think is interesting. I'm more zen. Yeah, I feel a sense of control in all areas of my life, although I did get a little nuts with a few pumpkin whoopie pies last week. It's one of my cravings this time of year, and I allowed myself that. But I feel in charge of my life. I feel empowered because, you know, I look at my week. I don't just get up and go, can I work out today? I look at my whole week, which is always very busy, and I see the 3 places where I am plugging in the most important thing, which is my workouts. And then I'm finding that everything else kind of falls into place. And it's also very empowering, I think, to have your body change and have women around you notice it. And then to be able to tell them what I'm doing and then see them come in here and start seeing the changes too. That has brought me a lot of joy to see people, you know, women that maybe came to me for makeup and were sort of like, you know, thought that makeup could make all the difference, but really what it was on a deeper level is they just weren't feeling confident in themselves and in their body. And now I see them here and they're changing too, and we're all doing it together. I love that it's all women here. Mm-hmm. It's self-love is what it really is. It's like, do you love yourself enough to put yourself first and to embrace that health? Life is such an incredible gift. And I think there's a lot of women, and I think I was one of them, walking around the face of the earth kind of in some kind of a denial, you know? And I don't know what the wake-up call was. I think it was bumping into you, Rocco, and just, you know, knowing what you stand for and knowing how passionate you are about women's health, that I kind of, it was like a mirror. It's like, well, what about me? What am I doing for me? And, you know, putting myself first makes me more effective in every area of my life. So in giving to my own health, I'm giving to my children. I'm giving to my family. You know, I'm giving to my business. I feel like there's some big things on the horizon with my business right now, and I am going to have the energy to embrace it. But if I let go of putting myself first, that everything could fall through the cracks. I need to show up for life, and in order to do that, I need to be healthy.
Kriss, I think that's awesome. I think it's a great achievement you've done so far, and you're being responsible for your health, and we appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for your testimony today.
Thank you. Thank you for integrity.
Bye-bye.